Here's how I make money from my first land subdivision if I was starting all over again. And if anything's unclear, please let me know in the comments below. Number one, go onto your council's website and identify every single block of land that can be split into 2 or 3 or 4 or more blocks. The secret is not every single block of land can be subdivided, so you want to make sure you're targeting blocks that actually council are going to approve. Number two, handwrite a letter. Yes, handwrite a letter to the owner saying you're interested in buying their property. Let them know you're a property developer. Don't feel the need to hide anything. You're going to have better luck or better success if you're just upfront, honest and open with them. Make sure it's a coloured envelope. I actually even put tea bags inside of mine. You're just wanting it to stand out. So handwriting, the coloured envelope, tea bags inside, make it feel a little bit chunky. So it piques their interest. They want to open it. So make it stand out, make it memorable. Number three, once you've obviously negotiated with the owner and you found a site that actually stacks up and it works at the price that they're wanting, get your solicitor to draft up a contract. Make sure you include a due diligence period. This is a period where you can still pull out of the contract, and in that due diligence period, what you're wanting is your team, or at the very least, is to get your town planner to look over the site and even have a conversation with council to be like, can we do what we want with this site? Also, I'd try and negotiate a long settlement as well. Standards like 30-day settlement. I've been able to negotiate 45-day, 90-day, and now I've got a 6-month settlement as well. Some developers out there can get a 12-month or a 24-month settlement as well. Really, it comes down to the owners and how willing they are for that sort of extended settlement. And honestly, you don't know until you ask. So make sure you always ask for a longer settlement. Number four, find your funding partner. Now, this is if you're in a situation like where I was, where I didn't have any money. I couldn't purchase a block myself, and I couldn't subdivide and develop it myself using my own money because I didn't have much. And so find your funding partner. Funding partners could be family, friends, colleagues, people from property groups or property networks. Honestly, I don't care where you are in the world, there's probably a Facebook group of interested property developers or property funding people in your area that you can reach out to and find. You just got to make the pitch. You've got to make the proposal, and it's got to be attractive to them. And what essentially you're asking from them is they need to be able to fund a 30% deposit of the acquisition, because you're going to get the 70% balance through a commercial or development loan through a specialized broker that specializes in that. And in that way, you're not using any own money. Number five, settle on the property. Once you've settled on, you find a town planner that has done your exact project in your suburb, and this is so key. I don't care if you've got a friend or a family member that's a town planner in another council, another location. Maybe it's a town planner in your location, but they haven't done land subdivisions before. They do all townhouse developments or high-rise or whatever. You got to find a town planner that's done your exact project already many times over. That's going to save you so many headaches. And they're going to then prepare the DA and submit the DA. Number six, once you've obtained DA approval, so council has looked at your proposal and they've said, yep, we think this is a great plan of attack, then what you've got to do is refinance the block of land to include construction costs, because again, you don't want to use any of your own money. And now that you've got a block with a DA on it, it's going to be automatically valued more than when you purchased it, and that uplift there, that's where the extra construction costs funding is going to come from. Then you're going to develop the land, which, they're very quick to say, much more complex in reality. But the key thing here is you need to tick off every DA condition that council gives you, because once you've finished the construction piece, you actually need council to sign off that you've actually complied with every condition that they've laid out. So you need to make sure right from the start, when you get the DA approval, you look at that DA conditions list and you tick them all off, because that's your gateway to getting that approval. Number seven, which is the last step, is sell the blocks. You find the best agent already selling your product in your area, similar to the town planner. You want to find that agent that's already selling blocks of land. They've already got a database of interested buyers ready to purchase. Then once you've received the funds, you've settled, you've sold all of the blocks, pay out the banks, pay out your funding partner, and then you get to keep the rest. Then all that you have to do is rinse and repeat.